Tap that subscribe button and keep it locked here to Secrets to a Free Mind show with your host, Melanie Parker, powered by Quality Girl. In this episode, we'll hear from a man's real talk on love after Valentine's Day. Keep it locked. Welcome back. I'm Melanie Parker, founder of Quality Girl and your host of Secrets to a Free Mind show, where we help you free your mind, move forward in life. Shout out to Mike Horn at Mike Life Poetry on Twitter for co-designing the cover art and composing the beats. In addition to listening to this podcast, be sure to tap the thumbs up icon, subscribe button, and bell icon to love us, follow us, and receive clips via Twitter on episodes. Let's welcome Bob Robinson. Hi, Bob.
Hello, Melanie.
What a pleasure. So tell us, who is Bob Robinson?
Okay, Bob Robinson is a native of Ypsilanti, Michigan. Ypsilanti is in the greater Detroit area, but I've relocated several times after leaving Detroit. I've lived in Texas, Georgia, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and currently I reside in North Carolina. I'm a graduate of Eastern Michigan University. I'm an African American, a proud Black man, and professionally I was a people manager at multiple corporations for over 40 years. And currently I give back to the community by volunteering. I volunteer with the Business Alliance Board for Wake Men's Leadership Academy. I also sit on the board for Nurse Family Partnership, and I also work for Concert Inc., which was an after-school program for children in Southeast Raleigh. I'm a disciple at Wake Chapel Church. I've been there for over 20 years, and my lovely and talented wife and I have been married for over 40 years. We have one son and one granddaughter.
We're so happy to have you today, Bob. Now, Bob, because you have 40 plus years experience in a successful marriage, we want to get the real talk about maintaining authentic love. Oftentimes we worry about love before Valentine's Day, but how can we maintain love even after Valentine's Day?
Okay, my philosophy for maintaining love was given to me from a minister in Houston, Texas. His name was A. Lewis Patterson. And he said, find out what works in your house and set about doing that. And that has worked for me successfully for over 40 years. One thing that I also like to do is to greet my wife every time I see her. Hello in the good morning, hello in the afternoon, and hello when she comes home. And another thing is don't worry about what your family or friends have to say. Do things that work in your house. And also don't subscribe to any of the traditional roles that the guy should do this or the woman should do that. And another thing that I found really helps is to treat each other with respect. If I ask my wife to do something for me, I always say please. And then when she does it, I say thank you. And she does the same. And I think that goes a long way in making each other feel respect. I know a lot of times the guys think that they should be the ones that handle the finances in the house, but my philosophy is whoever does it best should be the one that does that. Also, keep the flowers coming, not just on Valentine's Day. Do send flowers or bring flowers just because. Make sure that you schedule time to have outings during the week, not just on the weekends, and do things together that you both enjoy.
Jewels of information, Bob. What type of fun activities would you recommend to our audience?
I'd recommend movies. Everyone loves movies. Going to dinner, lunch, and taking trips, little getaways. Sometimes those are exactly what you need just to make your significant other feel special. Take a little trip. Also shopping, and basically find out things that you both like to do. And if you don't like doing the same things, trade off. Sometimes do the things that you want to do, and sometimes do the things that your significant other wants to do.
What would you recommend on keeping the spark at home?
Spending quality time. I think there's nothing more important than spending quality time together. And also put some limits on those schedules. Don't be so busy doing things outside of your home and working and all of those kinds of things that you don't have time to spend quality time with your significant other. One thing that we do is we always have dinner together. Even if we're busy during the day, we don't connect that much. We take time to do dinner. Sometimes we do dinner at home, sometimes we do dinner out. But doing dinner together allows us to catch up with one another and to find out what's been going on in her day, and she finds out what I've been doing all day long with my day.
I like those tips, Bob. How would one foster and maintain true love as opposed to a commercial love because of Valentine's Day?
I think doing special things on an ongoing basis, not just Valentine's or Christmas or Thanksgiving or the holidays, birthdays, those kind of things, but every day, make every day a special day. Do things that you know that your significant other likes. My wife likes a clean car. I do too. And but she doesn't always take the time to take her car to the car wash. So sometimes on the weekend, I just ask her, "Can I have your keys?" And I'll take her car out and I'll fill it up with gas. I'll take it to the car wash, have it detailed, and when I bring it back and it's sparkling, she's a happy camper.
I like those tips, Bob. How do you determine your mate's love language?
I think just by observing them and understanding what things makes them happy. And then once you understand what makes them happy, that pretty much will help you determine what their love language is.
Okay, now how do you determine how much of yourself to give your mate?
I think it should be all in, should be all or nothing. From my perspective, it's hook, line, and sinker. That everything that I have to give, I'm giving it. I'm not going to hold back any place. And I think couples should make a pact that whatever it takes to make their relationship successful, that's what they're going to do. And I think, trying to determine that I'm not going to go all in doesn't work. You need to go all the way.
So basically you're saying make an agreement.
Yes.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I like
Absolutely.
that.
If you make the conscious agreement and you make a commitment to each other that I'm going to do whatever it takes for us to have a successful relationship, I think that goes a long way toward creating your successful relationship.
I love hearing wisdom from wise people. What is a 21-day challenge you'd like to give our audience today?
I think I'd like to give you a challenge to sit down, communicate with each other, spend some time, brainstorm, and find out what's important for each of you. And then those things that you determine are important for the next 21 days, do those things, and they will become a habit. Those will be things that you'll do on an ongoing basis.
Wonderful. Any resources you'd like to share with us?
I know there are a lot of books out there, and we talked about love language. I know there's a 5 love languages book. There are other books out there that, are designed for couples and giving you information that will help you with successful relationships. But I think the one thing that has guided me is the Bible. I'm not overly religious, but I think the Bible, I know that the Bible has information that will help you on every aspect of your life. And also, I practice the golden rule in my relationship. I treat my wife the way that I expect to be treated. And I think that goes a very long way in cementing a relationship.
Yes, I agree. The word is power, and it affects every aspect of our life, including love. Bob, you dropped knowledge today. We thank you so much for your wisdom. Thank you for hanging out with us today, Bob.
Certainly, you're welcome. I enjoyed it.
Join us next week for the episode, Power and Lipstick, Business Women, Money, and Black History with Orita Burt. Remember, as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Peace.